What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports with Dorks. My name's Adam.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Steven.
Today we got a special episode for you. We've been getting questions like, Zach, who do you think the greatest of all time is? What's your opinion on that? So,
Come on, bro. No
We
one cares about our
decided-
opinions.
we decided that we're going to go ahead and make the GOAT video.
Yeah.
And talk about who each of
Who
us
we
think.
think is the GOAT.
So, I'm going to start it off with Steven.
Steven.
You can go ahead and start.
Who's your GOAT, Steve?
LeBron James.
I thought that was right. No.
I know I'm going to probably get a lot of backlash for this. Michael Jordan's obviously the go-to number one. LeBron's made a case, though, over the years. I will say Jordan's the greatest scorer of all time, without a doubt. What he did in Chicago was insane. LeBron came out of high school, so he has more years under his belt than Jordan, so his stats are higher. He just recently passed Jordan on the all-time scorer list this past season. The finals record thing, not real great compared to Jordan's.
I don't know though. I've never been one to listen to the 3 and 6 because he played against the greatest team of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as me thinking who I think is the greatest of all time, which you guys already know. But the fact that I think that's the greatest team of all time, and I don't even think it's close. Honestly, a lot of people say, "Oh, the Bulls with MJ," but how do you stop that Warriors team in their prime?
Into
Like,
weakness.
literally, even as the Bulls, what can MJ do? Oh, he's gonna clamp Steph or Clay, whichever one he chooses. Scottie Pippen's gonna clamp KD. Okay, well then Clay or Steph, whichever one MJ's not guarding, is gonna go out there and get 40.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And they're okay. Think about the bench that Bulls had, which was like who was it like?
It was not
Ron
very
Harper. Congratulations.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr started.
good. Yeah,
So
I mean it wasn't that great. of a
okay,
bench.
so
they had
let's talk about their bench of Sean Livingston, who's a walking mid-range bucket. We gotta talk about
post game strong for point guard, bro.
yeah, you gotta talk about he's literally like Magic Johnson.
Jordan Bell, Kevin Looney.
Minus the passing.
Yeah, they have a good bench.
Yeah. Andre Iguodala.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that's huge. All right, continue.
All right.
I don't really know what more to go about. I mean, he's top 10 in assists, top 10 in scoring. Steals, is he top 10?
He might be. He's just an all-around
Fact
athlete.
check me out there, someone. Top 10, top 20 at least.
Mm-hmm.
3-time defensive All-NBA, I believe, maybe
Yeah.
4. I
Both
mean,
of them have, him and Jordan both have 2 gold medals.
yeah.
If you really want to count that into being a GOAT.
So I'm gonna cut you off right now, and I'm gonna get even more hate because I'm gonna say I'm wearing a Kobe jersey right now. That's not who I'm talking about. Who is the greatest duo of all time? You can say it out loud. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Kobe and Shaq. I don't even think that's.
Really?
I think.
I say Jordan Pippen.
Actually, yeah. That's so tough though. Like
Shaquille
It's tough.
O'Neal.
Pippen is not the same as Shaq though. That's
No.
what
Kobe's not the reason I'm here.
I think. MJ blows Kobe out the water, but Shaq is a lot better than Pippen. So I don't know. That's a tough one.
Shaquille O'Neal is the most dominant player in NBA history.
For 2 years, not really. It was like 5
Like a
years.
solid 5
but
to 7. Listen to me. I want you to name a player right now. Go in the comments. Go right now. You set him next to 2002 Shaquille O'Neal in the paint. Is Shaq going to score?
I mean, just being a bully in the paint isn't technically being dominant. MJ was dominant.
Okay. I'm not even saying that. You cannot say every team whenever they got ready, like, all right, we're ready. We're in the locker room. Who are we playing? As soon as they see they're playing Shaquille O'Neal, he could be 2005 Shaq. He could be scary. He was still an all-star in 2005. Like, I'm not saying he's the GOAT. I'll say right now my GOAT is probably like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's the the leader in scoring. No one's probably ever going to beat that. Maybe LeBron if he keeps it up for the next 6 years. But I'm saying Kareem because of that. But I just want to point out Shaquille O'Neal is the most dominant player of all time. Don't at me. I love you, Shaq. You're a monster. I don't have your jersey yet. I'm getting your your Magic one.
So you're not going to talk about the Shaq stopper if you're talking about the most dominant of all time?
Who's the Shaq stopper to me?
Hakeem.
He still averaged 22 points a game against him. We've already had this conversation.
Yeah, shooting like 41%.
And they won
Hakeem
79%.
averaged, like-
79% of the times that they played against each other, Shaq's team won.
Yeah, Hakeem's second best player was Kenny Smith.
Kenny the Jet! He's an animal! Second
I mean-
best point guard
I
of all
mean,
time, right
Hakeem-
behind Bo Mariano.
Hakeem blocked Shaq an average of 2.5 times in the games they played. That's pretty crazy. That's like Giannis blocking Embiid.
I just like I just like dominant bigs.
Yeah.
Like that's whenever I watch the NBA, that's what I look forward to.
All right, so go do your.
It's Kareem. It's easily Kareem. He had the longest career. He was healthy for the entire time, averaging 20 plus points a game. No one's ever gonna match that span of a career with that amount of dominance, ever. It was the longest span of dominance in the NBA ever, and it would never be matched. Because no one could ever stop that one move. Y'all know what the move is, right? That sky hook, bro. That little float up, never missed. So
It was unstoppable.
not Shaquille,
Kareem.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't even
And-
remember his real name, but shout out to Kareem.
You know, I gotta go with the GOAT. MJ. Jordan. 6-0 in the finals. Clutch performer.
He's the greatest scorer of all time, yeah.
He couldn't be stopped.
Yeah.
Give the ball to him and he's gonna work and he
Okay.
will. If somebody tried
Oh yeah.
to convince him that he wasn't the best, he would drop 50 on them.
Shout out to
Every
Jordan Harris.
time.
Yeah.
MJ's he's really unstoppable.
Mhm.
But there's so many great players.
Yeah.
LeBron is easily my second.
What about?
Easily. I think
Well,
that
if you're gonna make the statement about the Wizard, not about. Yeah, if you're gonna make the GOAT, you gotta talk about the Wizards. Let's talk about how he played with the Wizards.
he was 38 years old when he started. His
That
second
sucks.
best player was Christian Laettner.
That sucks.
And
If you're 38 years old, you have in talks the best career of all time. Why do you come back like Gandalf and try to rule the city? It's not
he still averaged 22 at the Wizards.
on what percentage shooting?
43?
It was not 43. Fact check. It's under.
Fact checked it. Right
I'll
now.
go on.
Right now.
Talk. Keep on blathering your mouth away. Go ahead.
I guarantee you he shot 43% or better.
Michael Jordan.
Those Wizards days, like I said, he was 38. When Kareem was 38, he was averaging 23 as a big man with the sky hook. LeBron, we don't know what he's going to do yet at 38. Shaq, when he was 38, couldn't play.
It's hard being a big man.
Yeah.
I know from experience.
What about other greats? There are exceptions. Kobe at 38 was still balling.
Yeah.
How many did he have in his going away game? 60?
62.
Yeah, that's crazy. But he did take 50 shots. But that's beyond the point. He still had that many points. But MJ is just ridiculous to me. He was so dominant on defense too.
Yeah.
He was so good at defense. And it's just hard for me to not pick someone else. But LeBron and him are in their own league. I don't even think the rest are even close, which is crazy.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
I don't think Kareem's close. I don't think Wilt's close. I don't think Magic's close. Honestly.
All right, so he averaged that season 29% shooting,
Okay, what year was that?
2003.
That was his last year when he was 41 years old.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
Are you going to play at 41?
Okay.
How many
let's-
games did
okay,
he
let's
play?
go to the game before the season before that.
Okay.
He averaged 31% from the field.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still the greatest.
He's still Gandalf.
He's still the greatest.
He's still Gandalf. Whatever. I don't care. I hate
There's
everything about the NBA.
There was this big page on Instagram
Can't say
that did who's the GOAT,
Mhm.
and it was a vote. MJ had 65% of votes out of 100%. And that's out of how many players to ever play in the NBA? Too many to count.
I feel. Yeah.
LeBron only had like 23%, and he was second. Next was like literally 6% with
Yeah.
Kareem.
6. That's 6%. Shout out to you guys.
I mean, a 6-0 finals record.
Y'all want to hit up the.
Granted, he has lost in the first round, but that was with horrible teams.
Do you think today's competition is better than past competition?
Yeah, 100%.
To be fair, yes, I do.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of
they're
time.
I know a lot of you guys are heated out there right now.
No, listen to this. No, time out. It's because they're more athletic, they're stronger, they're faster. Because who would guard Michael Jordan back in 1995, right? Think about it. Some white dude
But-
named Willie who was a little tall and he could
but
play
I will
shooting guard.
argue to that. Back in 1985, if
You could push
Jordan
and
would
shove.
go to the paint, he would be on the ground.
Yeah, he'd get
Yeah.
punched. Yeah,
So
I'm saying it
basically,
was a
no
lot
one's
harder.
going to do
That's the
that.
thing.
I
It's a
understand
lot more
that.
physical.
It's a
Yeah.
lot more physical back then, but I'm saying LeBron has to match up against Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's literally arms are bigger than my head. My head's a melon. So that's gonna be taken out of context. Some gif is gonna be like melon. It's melon. All right. Now I'm saying they're a lot stronger. But the thing is, that's why people back in the '90s had short careers. Is because they're getting punched and tossed. The people who played for the Bad Boys in 1990, they're getting sloshed, dude.
Bill Laimbeer.
Bill Laimbeer
Yeah.
was literally the baddest man in the
You see, I think players are a lot more talented now, but I think it was a lot harder then.
Yeah,
So-
oh yeah.
It was a
100%.
lot harder to go out and get 30, 40 and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing with the MJ situation
Mm-hmm.
is he was so good at defense,
Mm-hmm.
and literally, like I said, if somebody was trash talking him,
Yeah.
he would whoop some.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
The funnest, I saw a whole thing of clips. The funnest person to watch back in the 90s, of what I was told, because I was born in 2000, Gary the Glove Payton. Because he
I
was
like
the
Gary
biggest
Arguably
trash
one of the
talker.
greatest trash talkers ever played
Yeah.
the game.
Him,
Larry Bird.
Larry
MJ.
Bird, oh my
Larry
god.
Bird's trash
He
talk.
went, Larry Bird went to the 3-point competition. He looked at everybody else. He's like, "You excited for tonight?" They're like, "Yeah." He's like, "How much you want to lose by?" He said, "What?" "I'm not losing." They're like, "Oh, okay." He went out with his warm-up jacket and almost beat the record for 3-point competition. And the man only shot like what 400 threes in his whole career.
Yeah, if he would have been able to shoot as much
If
as
his back
people-
was not made out of plastic.
But it's not that.
Like-
That was not the game then.
Yeah,
If he was able to shoot that many threes as
Mhm.
he
Put
is now,
him
he
in
would
today. Put
Yeah,
him in
no,
today.
be. He'd be a top 3 shooter of all time.
yeah.
I agree.
If he shot the amount that Reggie Miller shot,
Yeah.
yeah, he'd be a top 3.
See,
agree.
also the thing with MJ and LeBron is they're so like
Different.
influential
Yeah,
to kids growing up,
yeah.
and that's
Everyone wanted to be like Mike. Now everyone wants to be
Yeah,
like
like
Bron.
yeah. But honestly,
Yeah.
even though a lot of people are influenced by LeBron right now, I think nobody will
Will
ever
capture.
be more influential than
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
See,
hands down.
LeBron grew up watching Jordan.
Jordan.
People
put-
now grow up watching LeBron. My kids are going to grow up watching Zion.
You think that? Are you serious? Ugh.
I'm not saying that, like,
You
I
better
just,
start get some kids in, because he's on the come up.
he's going to get
Yeah.
some kids. I'll see you guys later. Ooh.
See, MJ put basketball on the map.
Yeah,
MJ put Nike on the map.
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. And Nike's right now the greatest.
He has the most iconic shoe.
The Jordan
The Jordan
one, Chicago's.
It's
Yeah,
iconic.
it's the most iconic shoe.
Yeah.
All right, boys. We'll
We want to wrap up.
wrap it up.
Alright.
You guys let us know who you think is the GOAT in the
sure.
comments.
And
We'll
don't
give you guys
forget,
some feedback.
like and subscribe. We love the support, guys.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
So without further ado, this has been Sports for Dorks. My name's Adam.
My name's Zach.
And I'm